Welcome back to Listicology. Today, we're counting down the 7 potentially deadly foods you didn't know about. You won't believe how many of these foods are in your kitchen right now. From everyday staples to surprise ingredients, some of these foods could bring a little more danger to your plate than you think. Number 5 will shock you, and you won't believe what's number 1. Keep watching to find out. Number 7 on the list is the popular chia seeds. They may be tiny, but they pack a nutritional punch, loaded with fiber, omega-3s, and antioxidants. But don't let their size fool you. These little guys know how to expand, literally. When dry, chia seeds can soak up to 12 times their weight in liquid, which is fantastic when you're whipping up a smoothie or pudding, but eat them dry and you'll be feeling the squeeze right in your throat. Health experts recommend sticking to around 2 tablespoons per day to enjoy the benefits without the risks. Number 6 is nutmeg. With the holiday season around the corner, nutmeg is about to make its grand entrance into all your favorite treats. Eggnog, pies, cookies, you name it. But while it might spice up your December, don't get too heavy-handed with it. In large amounts, nutmeg contains myristicin, which can cause some seriously unpleasant side effects like hallucinations, nausea, and even seizures. Yep, your festive spice can turn from nice to not so nice real quick. So a dash here and there is perfect for holiday cheer, but if things start to get a little too festive after that second cup of spiked eggnog, maybe blame the nutmeg, not the nog. So while nutmeg might spice up your holiday, the next item on our list is one veggie that's got a reputation for being healthy, but too much can have a stony consequence. Yep, we're talking about spinach. Spinach is that go-to veggie we all feel good about throwing in our smoothies or salads. Healthy, right? But even this leafy green has a sneaky side. Raw spinach contains oxalates, which in large amounts can lead to the formation of kidney stones. These oxalates bind with calcium in your body, causing trouble for your kidneys. So while spinach is a superfood powerhouse, it's all about balance. Go ahead, toss it in your salad, maybe skip the 5th serving. Too much of a good thing can leave you stone cold, literally. Even when you're trying to stay healthy, balance is key, just like with spinach. Up next, we've got something that's all natural and sweet as honey, literally, but it comes with a sting. Number 4, raw honey. Nature's golden sweetener with a sting in its tail. While it adds a buzz to your tea, raw honey can be a little too wild. Not only can it contain Clostridium botulinum spores, potentially dangerous for infants, but it can also carry granutoxins, which can make you feel dizzy, weak, and nauseous if you have too much. So while it's the bee's knees, remember a little goes a long way, and definitely keep it out of baby's reach. Speaking of all natural, raw honey may be nature's treat, but it's not the only innocent looking ingredient with the dark side. Our next food is a kitchen staple, yet in its unripe form, serving up more trouble than you'd think. Number 3, raw tomatoes. They're the star of every good salad and the base of your favorite sauces, but sometimes these guys can be a little saucy themselves. Unripe tomatoes contain solanine, which can cause gastrointestinal upset if you eat too much. So while they're perfect in your salsa, make sure they're ripe and ready before you tango with your tomatoes. But if you thought that was risky, hold on to your chopsticks, because the next food on our list is literally a gamble with your life. Number 2, fugu might be a delicacy in Japan. Fugu is no ordinary sushi. This fish carries tetrodotoxin, a poison even more lethal than cyanide. Yeah, you heard that right. Only specially trained, licensed chefs are allowed to prepare it, and even then it's a risky bite. One wrong cut and things could go south real fast. Fugu's not just dinner, it's a dare. So if you're ever feeling adventurous enough to try it, remember, make sure you're in good hands, because with fugu is a fine line between feast and fatal. Fugu is definitely not for the faint of heart, but it's nothing compared to what takes the top spot on our list. This food seems harmless, but a single misstep could turn it into a culinary catastrophe, and I bet you have it in your kitchen right now. We're down to the most astonishing one on our list. Number 1. Now, you'd think something as innocent as rice couldn't be dangerous, right? Well, think again. Rice is a staple in so many meals, but if you're not careful, it can cause a world of trouble. You see, cooked rice that's left out at room temperature can start growing Bacillus cereus, a bacteria that leads to food poisoning. And the worst part, even reheating it won't necessarily kill the toxins this bad boy produces. So, that harmless bowl of leftover rice from last night's takeout, it could turn into your worst nightmare if it's not handled right. Moral of the story when it comes to rice, fresh is best. Don't roll the dice with your dinner. So, rice takes the crown for sneaky dangers, but before you go, we've got one more for the meat lovers out there. Turns out, while a juicy steak or chicken breast can make your day, eating raw or undercooked meat, especially poultry or pork, can make it a nightmare. Raw meat often carries bacteria like Salmonella or E. coli, which can lead to food poisoning and some serious health issues. So, next time you're eyeing that rare steak, think twice, because when it comes to undercooked meat, the stakes couldn't be higher. Have you ever eaten any of these foods without knowing the risks? Tell us in the comments which one shocked you the most. And if we missed any other sneaky, dangerous foods, let us know. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more surprising lists from Listicology. You definitely don't want to miss what's coming next.